Welcome everybody into the DFS Deli. I am the proprietor of this delicatessen, Sully Ali Shaheed, and you guys are going to come along with me on a first look journey. This is the first time I'm getting into the DraftKings lobby to check out the week one prices, and I may have been tipped off. I might be a little biased for who we're going to build a first look lineup with, if you can't tell by the old school LaDainian Tomlinson jersey I got rocking here, but we're going to jump right into it. Again, this is going to be my first time getting into the lobby with everybody and checking out these prices. And obviously, way too early first look, things could change. Okay. Injuries, contracts, phantom back injuries from random Colts running backs. A lot can change as we approach week one. As of now, the Hall of Fame game is going on right now. Honestly, I don't truly care about that. But hey, we got football, and that means I have DFS to worry about. Okay. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. This is a budding YouTube channel in the space of YouTube. We have a podcast also. So why don't you go to the playlist and check that out? I'm trying to get to my first 100 subscribers here on YouTube. And I think you guys can make that happen. So there is a lot of money on the line for week one, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into the lobby. Maybe make a millionaire maker lineup team. Don't worry about that balance over there. That's going to change. All right, let's jump into the draft lobby here and see some of the prices, some of the feelers we got going on for week one, shall we? Let's load that up and see what we're working with. Don't worry, I'm not on Roadrunner. My internet is actually pretty decent. You know where I'm at. Let's go. 1 o'clock window, looking at Houston, Baltimore. Houston, a dumpster fire of a team. We all know Lamar Jackson can break a slate by himself. Healthy this year, added OBJ, so we'll see how well that offense functions this year. Rashard Bateman does make a difference in this lineup as well. We'll see how healthy that running game is. Joe Burrow with this Q tag to start off with. Again, he's got that calf injury. One of the sneakier games, I think, in this early window is going to be the Cincinnati and Cleveland game. We're going to see how the Cleveland Browns can bounce back from last year. Deshaun Watson, a full year in the system. Cleveland at home for week one. And this could be a sneaky shootout here. But Justin Herbert priced at 6,100 on DraftKings. But like I said, this game is probably what everybody's going to be targeting. And you know what? It's probably what I'm going to be targeting week one as well. Another sneaky shootout that I can see going off is going to be this Rams Seahawks game. Big Geno Smith fan, of course, big Geno Smith supporter. But at 6,100, I think we can definitely find a way to build a lineup around him, especially with the easy run back of any Rams you want. Cooper Kupp, I do believe, does have a hamstring injury right now, but we can definitely work around that. So let's take a look here down at the dumpster. Derek Carr in Tennessee. Oh, I don't know about that. Jimmy Graham, no. I think this range is going to be a little dead. But hey, there could be some surprise. Jordan Love, first year under center at Green Bay, could definitely make an impact from year one. He's got weapons. I mean, but hey, if Aaron Rodgers couldn't have a fantasy season last year, I don't know what Jordan Love is going to bring to the table. But Chicago's defense is rather deplorable. So let's just jump around here and look at the running back position. CMC up top. And I think Al Zeidenfeld kind of mentioned it in his first look video that normally week one is a promotional week for DraftKings and FanDuel. And these prices are really not indicative of that, to be honest. I find it's going to be a little tougher to build lineups this year. But like I said, we kind of see these running backs get up into the $9,000, $10,000 range, but times are changing, especially at the running back position, because ain't nobody paying up. So, especially guys like Josh Jacobs, Lord knows where he's at, but he's sure as heck ain't in Denver. Again, JT with this phantom back injury we got going on here. I don't know what's up with that, but he'll play at some point, but I don't know if it's going to be for the Colts, to be honest. So if we're going to build a lineup, like I said, DraftKings full PPR site, we're definitely going to be targeting running backs that are either going to get inside the 5 carries or can make their way to fantasy points in catches out of the backfield. So you got to look at guys that are going to be playing that dual threat role. Again, I'm going to try and stay in this range here, but if you want to pay up for guys like CMC, Austin Eckler, definitely in that same game, that Miami game that we mentioned. And then we can definitely build around there for sure. Bijan's got a nice price. Carolina is going to be sauce. We'll see how many touches he gets out of the gate as a rookie. Our king sitting down there at 6,800. But you know what? Let's go ahead and build it. Okay, so we're definitely going to start with our boy Justin Herbert. All right, and I come from the Al Zeidenfeld school of building DFS lineups. Okay, you guys don't have to build your lineups like me, like him, but it is a proven way of doing things. I am a double stack, bring back type of fellow, and I'm going to pick two of Justin Herbert's pass catchers, whether it's two of his outside receivers or a tight end, or Austin Eckler does fill that pass catching role with this team, and he is one of two running backs that I would feel comfortable stacking with my quarterback as well. So I'm not going to do it on this team, but I already know one of his targets, and I do know that our boy Mike Williams here, sitting down here at 5,700 for week one. I don't care if he's the chalk. He's getting played. Jalen Ramsey is hurt for that Miami secondary, and we've seen his big playability in spurts throughout the year. If he avoids injury, he is a very solid downfield threat, big target inside the red zone. And I'm looking at his other wide receiver and Keenan Allen, but 7,300 might be a little much to pay for this particular lineup that we might be shooting for, because I got guys up here with big playmaking ability, like, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Jay Jetta in that Tampa game. I mean, one of these guys I think is going to fill out this lineup as well, but we might be able to get some Keenan Allen in here. Let's take a look at the tight end position. Mark Andrews, of course, right up top. TJ Hawkinson came on very, very strong last year. Very solid end of the year performance. Ooh, my room is so hot, girl. Oh my God. Building these lineups making me sweat. I love it. But as of now, I think Gerald Everett, sitting at a cool 4,300, is going to probably end up wounding out this lineup here. I mean, if you look at his last games catching touchdowns in the last 3 weeks, I mean, this 6 for 8 is probably an outlier. But if we can get spike weeks, especially sitting like that at 3,900, I can definitely see a secondary pass catcher from this offense, blowing up in a spot like this. So, Evan Ingram got paid, came on late last year. I love these guys in here. But for the sake of this particular lineup, I'm going to go ahead with Gerald Everett. And I'm going to build it a little different. So, like I said, I want to bring back, and I'm looking at Tyreek Hill, who can obviously break an entire slate in half. But I think I'm going to pay a little bit down on the run back and go here with a little Jalen Waddle. Okay, so I got my double stack, I got my bring back, and let's look at the running back position. So we got how much remaining per player? 5,200. What we'll do is we'll slot in a defense here. I think my playoff worthy Commanders. If you haven't checked out the podcast, go ahead and check that out, where I picked the Commanders to go ahead and take a wild card spot. 2,800 at home against Arizona. Arizona is going to be an absolute tire fire this year. So again, I'm building these lineups as if I'm putting it in a tournament and not playing cash. I want to play safe. I want to play as for many targets, volume as much as possible. But for this tournament build, like I said, I'm going to focus on the double stack, bring back, and a secondary stack in another game. So that puts us up to 5,800 per player. And we'll go ahead and slide to the running back position. I like a lot of these guys. I really do, especially when it comes to this range right here. I'm going to avoid Najee Harris against San Francisco. Who knows what the running back situation in Seattle is going to be? There might be a chalkier guy coming out of there, depending on the health of Kenneth Walker and the rookie they got. So they're both hurt. Who in that backfield isn't hurt? And Jamal Williams probably not slated to return early in the season. And in Vegas, again, another tire fire we're going to be looking at. So if we don't have Jamal Williams, that means if we go ahead and slide over to Denver here, that's going to open up. Let's see. I don't need Denver. Yep, I need both of them highlighted. Thanks, DraftKings. Thank you. Samaje, 5,100. This is going to be the guy. This is going to be the guy right here. And again, I don't care if he's chalky week one. This is a tournament build, and you can eat some chalk, especially in week one. Play it conservative as you can when it comes to certain positions. If this guy is going to be guaranteed at home favorite for at least 15 to 20 touches in the absence of Javonte, I'm going to go ahead and slide Mr. P. Ryan right in that lineup there. That leaves us 6,000 per player. And I'm going to stay at the running back position here to see if we can't fill out this lineup. I really, really want to get in that Seattle backfield, but I can't trust the health of who's going out right now. So I am probably just going to get another secondary stack here with the running back and the defense. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and loan up not Gibson, but Mr. Brian Robinson Jr. at a solid 5,100. This year coming in healthier than he did last year because, well, he didn't get shot. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I'm very glad that he got a very fast, healthy, speedy recovery. He was a plotter last year. I think he only averaged about 3.9 a carry. So, I mean, but this year he's coming into his lead back role. I mean, I think especially when it comes to drafting with his ADP actually being lower than Antonio Gibson's, this is going to be a guy that you can steal, right in drafts. So I want to see if I can't squeeze in that secondary stack from another high total game. Either I'm going to go to Seattle and LA, which you can put your flex guy here. You want your flex, your later guys down here so you can make those swaptions. So I might even move Waddle down to the flex, but for the sake of this lineup, we don't have to do that. But just know the latest guy goes in the flex, okay? But I want to go to Cleveland, and I know that our boy Amari Cooper is at home, and the home road splits are real, apparently, but the Hall of Famer always performs at home. So, I mean, an entire offseason with Deshaun, I think he's going to be very, very solid to this team. And like I said, he's at home. Amari Cooper at home, play, add to cart. So we're going to see what we have left after we add Amari. 7,200 gets us, I can't get Jamar Chase. I know I can't. Oh, 8,100. We were close. We were close. Okay. I guess I'll sacrifice T. Higgins for this lineup. So we got 400 remaining. I like the construction of this lineup. Forgive me if this seems eerily similar to Al Zeidenfeld's, but hey, I come from his school. I am a student of his game, and I built my DFS success based off guys like him. So Justin Herbert, double stack, Mikey Williams with Gerald Everett. Got the T. Higgins, Amari mini stack here. I got another mini stack with the Commanders and Brian Robinson, and Samaje Perine is going to be the chalk if we don't have Javonte. So I'm going to do another first look lineup when FanDuel prices drop. I appreciate you guys joining me tonight. Hopefully this gives you some insight about how I build tournament lineups and how you can apply this to be successful in DFS in the future. Be on the lookout for more content because I'm going to get this channel rolling. And don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out. Check out the podcast, by the way, on the podcast playlist on the channel as well. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and close up the shop, and I'll see you all at the top. Thanks for listening. Peace.